We're back on STLTV Live, and I'm joined by Nick Tullis from Shadows of St. Louis. We should put that into perspective. You're a photographer, and Shadows of St. Louis is this new exhibit of your work. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. It's a silent auction, an exhibit of all my artwork, all my photographs at Soulard Art Market, and it's to benefit St. Patrick's Center.
Okay, so with the name of Shadows of St. Louis, which is really quite clever, because what exactly are these photos of, or who are they of?
A lot of them are, most of them on like sale for silent auction are of downtown and all the buildings downtown or the arch, and then on exhibit are photos and portraits of some of the homeless people of St. Louis.
Okay.
And those are obviously not for sale.
And those aren't for sale. Well, let's take a look at some of those photos. These are really, really beautiful. And it's interesting is when I introduced you, we said iPhone-tographer, because you took a lot of these on your iPhone. Some aren't. But I want you to go through while we're looking at these and just tell me a bit about each portrait. Do you consider these portrait shots, what I call them?
So that's Johnny, and I met with him. St. Patrick's Center connected me with him, and he had a very great story about how, well, I mean, it's kind of sad, not great, and but he lost his job, and it resulted in a divorce. He got kicked out and ended up at St. Patrick's Center, where they're helping him get back on his feet, and he's currently employed now because of them.
Okay.
And I believe he said that he's working for a lawn care, like landscaping, and just wants to buy his own house eventually. That's all he's working towards, is wants to be able to go home, eat, shower, sleep, go back to work next day.
Right. And so you're able, I mean, really beautiful to able to capture them. I mean, I think what I love about these photographs is they really have depth to them, even though they might just be portraits, but they really have depth to them. Let's take a look at one of the other photographs. Now, again, you clarified that these are going to be, these are part of the exhibit. These aren't the ones that are for sale.
Yeah,
these are part of, and these
they're
are
personal.
Okay. Okay. And who's this?
This is Mark, and I met him. He was like sitting on a median. He had like a little crate that he was sitting on, with a sign that said "God bless," and was eating a pizza from Little Caesars that it looked like someone gave him, being kind and generous. And we parked at there was a Moto Mart right across the street from him, and he was walking over, and I offered him a couple of socks that this company Bombas had sent me to hand out to people, and he gladly accepted the socks and said that he wasn't going to hold up any balloons, meaning that he's not going to pretend to be happy or fake any kind of joy to kind of cover up his homelessness or anything.
It's a strong, very strong photo. Did you take this one on your Canon, on your iPhone?
Yes, ma'am. That one's on my Canon.
On your Canon one.
But it was edited on my phone. All of my pictures are.
So are all the photos in the exhibit, as we talked about, they were either taken on your iPhone
or edited.
Got it. Or edited
on my phone, yes, ma'am.
On your iPhone. We have one more photo that I want to take a look at. This one as well is going to be in the exhibit?
This one's called Fair Some Change. This is right across from the old courthouse. You can see in the reflection of the windows the courthouse. And people were walking past him, looking at his leg and staring at him. And, you know, I would have imagined that he would have been real hurt about it and saying other things back to him, but people would like walk past and point at it or laugh, or some people would just ignore him whenever he said something to him, whether it was asking for some change or just telling him God bless. And as people would laugh at his leg or walk past him and just ignore him, he would just tell everyone God bless. I don't recall him telling me how he lost his leg. I wasn't going to ask.
Right.
That would seem kind of a bit rude.
No, but just... But you're the photographer, you're able to capture this. How did this come together? I mean, you're a photographer, but specifically with St. Patrick's Center and then taking pictures of essentially homeless people in downtown St. Louis. I mean, how did that all come together?
Well, I think it was December, maybe early January of this year, I met a man named Marlowe, who I was taking pictures of him, and was real big, almost looked intimidating. We drove around the block that he was standing on, and he was just standing there leaning up against the wall, and give me a minute, I'm trying to remember. It was right in front of the 7-Eleven, and after a couple laps around, I had questioned, because there are some people that I'll look at it and be kind of hesitant on asking because I don't know how they'll take it, whether they'll be offended or just kind of rude about it, because I've had some people that are really rude when I ask.
And so you were able to strike up dialogue and talk to him. I'm going to have you hold that thought because we do have to take a break, but I want to hear more about how this all came together. But for those of you at home, I want to show you the information on your screen. You can check it out. It's actually taking place this Friday. It's Shadows of St. Louis. It's an art exhibit and silent auction benefiting St. Patrick's Center. You can see Nick's really beautiful, beautiful photography. Again, it's Friday, May 8th from 7 to 10 p.m. It's at the Soulard Art Market and Contemporary Gallery. For more information, you can go to those two websites right there on your screen, nicktullisphotos.com or the GoFundMe.com page. I want to talk about that again when we come back. So stick with us because we're actually going to learn more about how this exhibit all came together from Nick, and as well as the GoFundMe page and how you can help as well. So please stick with us here on STLTV Live.